Hello everybody, my name is Jubilee Stone, and welcome to Chaos Child, where third time is a charm, because now my mic is working. And now I'm not 2 seconds away from throwing myself at a wall. So yeah, that was fun. That was so fun, where I just sat here for who knows how long. Anyway, I promise I'm not going crazy. I'm only going a little bit crazy. But let's start this. I'm going to hit it. I'm gonna make sure that this stays awake. I'm going to okay. Ooh, that was a roller coaster. Let me put out the Instagram announcement. I don't know why VTuber Kit was just having a heart attack for a while there. But hopefully everything works out. Let me just really quickly fix. Yep, we're good. We're so good. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to start at 8 o'clock, but you know, shit happens. I'm only going a little bit crazy. Yeah, give me like 2 more seconds, guys. Let me make sure this stays awake. Anyway, we're starting a new game today because I just really need something different. I love Resident Evil, I really do, but I just can't play through Resident Evil 7 again right now. If I do, I might go even crazier than I already am. I just can't deal with that right now. As much as I would love to. Anyway, let's get this started. I'm actually really excited about this. I know very little about this game, except for the fact my mic needs to not be in my face, because I actually need the keyboard this time around. Excuse me, Mike. Funny name. Okay. Am I loud enough? I'm not loud enough. Let me just bring this a little bit closer to my face. We're gonna solve that problem. And we're gonna move this wire so that I don't whack it. So, yeah. Okay. Nuts. Turn that up. That's fine. Hopefully now. Okay. Well, I guess I could. Well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I know that this is a murder mystery, and I know it's a visual novel, but that's about all I know about this game. I'm actually really looking forward to it. November 6, 2009 AD, 10:28 p.m. I remember buying it on sale and actually looking forward to it a lot. It came without warning because it looked really interesting. Whew. Sorry, I'm coming down from a lot of rage there. Anyway. Oh, well, I'm still, yeah. Yeah. I'm glad to be streaming again. I really am. I'm really actually looking forward to this. I don't know why VTuber Kit didn't work. I even restarted my computer. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's fine. It was a magnitude 7.8 earthquake with an epicenter directly under the city. Let me see if I turn my camera back on. Maybe if I do the ring light. VTuber Kit, please. Please. Oh, no. Hold on, guys. Wake up. Come on. Oh. Okay, there is one setting I can fix that will stop it from going to sleep. Where is that setting? Oh, come on. Yeah, don't fall asleep when tracking is lost. The camera's on. Why is it doing this? Seriously? This is the last time I'm restarting the damn kit. If we have to, I will use the Goober model, but you know, I set this whole thing up. There we go. Okay, can you stay awake this time? You were doing so good. Anyway, Oh, get out of here. I'll fix you later. Okay, anyway. No! No! Okay. Great. It's fine. Let me just fix the damn model that we're using today. If I see my camera come on, great. If I don't, oh well. Turn that on. Go here. Great. Is that gonna work? Is that at least gonna work? Yeah, that'll work. Great. At least I have good old dependable Goober. It's not like I spent an hour trying to fix the damn thing. It's fine. It's fine. It really is. It's just really, really annoying that I spent that much time. Okay, let's get back to the damn game before something else happens and I just fucking turn the stream off and don't stream tonight. Out of just frustration. It was a magnitude 7.8 earthquake with an epicenter directly under the city. This disaster reduced one of Tokyo's busiest downtown areas to nothing in a single night. It does look like a very pretty game, and I'm actually very excited to play it. I just wish my damn model was working so that I could, do what I want to do correctly. But the high-rise building that had birthed so many trends and fads collapsed, as if giving up on their role in society. Black fire spread through the city as individuals fell into the grip of the crowd's psychology. Hold on. As individuals fell into the grip of the crowd's psychology, their terror was magnified. Combine all of these things took... Fucking hell, I cannot read. Hold on. Give me a second. The high-rise buildings that had birthed so many trends and fads collapsed, as if giving up on their role in society. Black fire spread through the city. As individuals fell into the grip of the crowd's psychology, their terror was magnified. Combined, all of these things took many lives. The final death toll was 3,851. The final number of injured, 30,927. This event would later be known as the Shibuya earthquake. The music is very pretty. Excuse me. Even at all that destruction, people still suffered the most in their hearts. Some who had lost their families came together to share new resolve, while others who had been forced to watch their friends die were driven by guilt to take their own lives. That is actually a very common survivor's guilt. As a baby was miraculously reunited with its parents after 72 hours, a child in an evacuation shelter asked her dad, "When's Mommy coming home?" He had no answer. Some of the wounded made it to hospitals by looking at real-time updates on the web. Others saw people on the internet talking about the disaster as if it were a movie and were driven mad. A homeless man was saved from malnutrition by an organized volunteer group. By the same time, a middle school boy punched a self-centered volunteer who'd come to Shibuya to find himself in the face. It was the first time in that boy's life he'd ever been violent. Oh, PTSD. Hey, that's actually, the psychological toll was incredible, and many of the survivors would later manifest symptoms similar to those associated with PTSD. Probably because they do have PTSD. It was triggered by this event. The young were hit the hardest, and before long, the cause of those symptoms were given a name. Chaos Child Syndrome. Well, that's cool. It's a namesake. Rebuilding happened at a feverish pitch never seen before. It felt inappropriate to say, "Hang in there," but people felt that somebody had to do something. The new slogan was Shibuya, a city reborn, and no amount of money or manpower was spared in aiding the endeavor. The whole town was in the grip of a fever. In private, a leader of the redevelopment effort said, "This may sound unkind, but this frenzy feels like a town burying its grief by holding a festival." Building codes were rigorously evaluated with an eye toward earthquake engineering. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Perhaps in an effort to emphasize the city's safety, security cameras were put all over town. Shibuya would become a place where everybody could live in peace. But at the same time, a rumor began to spread about the earthquake. Something about this earthquake doesn't make sense. There were no aftershocks, and the damage had spread in a strange way. Harajuku and Ibusu, Ibusu were only a kilometer away from Shibuya. Areas only a kilometer away from Shibuya suffered few casualties and even fewer collapsed buildings. This damage pattern had never been observed in any prior earthquake, and so more than a few pundits claimed the Shibuya earthquake must have been artificial. More than anything, some of the survivors all said the same things. I saw a white light. I heard a sound like a ringing in my ears. Interesting. I'm actually really excited. I love me a good mystery. Too many people experience this for anyone to laugh it off, but no cause of those phenomena was ever found. It was just more evidence to those who believed that something about the earthquake had been wrong. Then, 6 years after the strange earthquake in 2015, something else was about to attract attention in the reborn city of Shibuya. It is mature content, but I just want to make sure. That add it? No, it didn't. There we go. Okay, that should add it. In the chaos after the earthquake 6 years ago, he'd finally managed to leave his room, but his family had already given up on him. After he failed his entrance exams, he went to live on his own in Shibuya, and he hadn't spoken to his parents since. As far as they knew, he'd failed the exams 3 times in a row. In fact, he hadn't even gone to the tests after the first time. There wasn't anything he wanted to learn in college, or any companies he wanted to work for badly enough. He had no goal in life at all. Oh, I just remembered. I found out that my dyslexic brain had added an E to the end of a voice actor's name, Alejandro Saab. My brain thought it was Sabe because I had been seeing an E in my head. One of the joys of dyslexia is that I can rotate letters in my head to just be what I want them to be, or sometimes letters appear. So it's actually Alejandro Saab and not Sabe. That is my bad entirely. I will be correcting myself from now on if I do that again. But things were different now. Come on.
アットちゃんにもたまには本当のことが書かれてるもんだ。チーズでいいか。
Maybe At-chan does tell the truth sometimes. Guess I'll have some cheese. I wonder who At-chan is. He took a block of cheap cheese he bought at the supermarket out of the fridge. Usually, he never ate anything this cheap. But the Nikonya live streaming, it wasn't just what you said. How you looked when you said it also mattered. Otani wasn't a good-looking man, let alone a cute girl. He was just a plain old guy, and so to keep his program popular, he never needed to make them think he was poor. He needed to make them think that he was poor. My bad, can't read again. Barely managing to scrape by, in fact. That's why he kept the area around his PC and the parts of his apartment that you could see with his webcam completely plain. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. To each their own, you know? Last month, he'd finally reached his goal of 4,000 viewers. Damn! Good for you, dude. For a man with nothing going for him like Otani, this was extremely unusual. 3 months ago, he guessed the winners of a popularity contest a certain idol group was holding, as well as their total number of votes. That must have really paid off. After that, his numbers have been going up steadily. Late last month, when his streams had appeared at the top of Nikonya's page, he'd seen a huge increase. Okay, that's kind of hilarious that it's talking about streaming, and I'm streaming right now. Right now, he'd gotten above 4,500, and it was quite possible he'd break 5,000 by the end of the month. It was around late last year when he started to wonder about his power. It was a certain rumor of one of At-chan's occult boards that made him really start to realize what he had. The name he'd chosen for his stream subtly reflected this. Huh? Then I learned that I can see the future. Ooh! He took out a knife to cut the cheese. Ah, there was a strange sound.
Huh?
He thought he'd just imagined it when... Ooh, a very rhythmic knocking. Ooh. Knock, 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 knock. He heard it again. It was coming from the door. Someone was clearly knocking on his door.
Huh? Mitsurin ka?
Huh? Jungle, maybe? Suspicious, he walked towards the door to answer, then checked the clock. It was 11:41 p.m. Ooh, who would be not exactly the normal delivery hours.
なんだよ。つか、生放送中だっつうの。
Oh, come on. I'm streaming right now. He tried to ignore it, but... Ooh, spooky. The knocking continued. It was the same rhythm at the same pace. As if the visitor's goal wasn't to come inside, but simply to make that sound. Otani felt a bit creeped out. He decided to go to the intercom camera and see who it was, but then realized that would be pointless. Only the auto-locking door on the first floor had a camera. The door to Otani's room on the 5th floor had an intercom, but no camera. Ooh, that's spooky. Otani gave up.
くそ。つか、用ならインターホン押せよ。
Damn it, if you want something, push the intercom button. Do you not even have like a peephole? Well, I feel like I don't need to read that. It just knocked for me.
酔っ払いか？
Maybe it's a drunk? No, the knocks were too steady for that. And there was no voice yelling at him to open up. This is true. He'd seen this door a million times, but suddenly it looked somehow different. Someone he didn't know was on the other side of the wall, demanding entry in the middle of the night. Somehow this made the door seem intimidating. Otani thought he might look through the peephole to see who was outside. He was then disgusted to find himself too scared to even get close to the door. Wait, the intercom didn't have a camera, but it did have a microphone. He turned toward the living room so he could use the intercom and find out what they wanted. Otani, it's me. Sorry to come by so suddenly. Who's me? He stopped when he heard that voice. It's me. I'm very sorry to bother you at this hour. Otani tried to remember who the speaker was, but he found he couldn't. But from the tone of the voice and the words, they probably weren't a weirdo. When they said, I'm sorry, it sounded like they really meant it. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. Otani sighed softly with relief, and then realized he was still carrying the knife he had been using to cut cheese. No, don't put it down! No! It suddenly felt stupid to feel so nervous. He quickly laid the knife on top of the sink.
はいはい、今開けます。
Right,
どちら様ですか？
Open it now. Who is it? It's me. Don't you remember? The voice simply repeated itself. But who are you? Otani whispered to himself as he opened the door. Otani narrowed his eyebrows at the people standing there. People? He looked them up and down and then looked at their faces again. Their eyes met.
あんたら、どこのどなた？
Who are you guys? Uh-oh. 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 Otani suddenly felt a piercing headache. Uh-oh. Otani closed his eyes and put his right hand up to his temple. He could feel the blood pounding in his veins through his fingers. He staggered and quickly put his other hand against the wall to keep from falling over. The pain was like the old days when he overdosed on antidepressants, but much more intense. Oh no. He grit his teeth again. The pain. He grit his teeth again. The pain. I think that's supposed to be against the pain. He grit his teeth against the pain and dug his nails into the wall that was holding him up. As he waited for the pain in his fingers to help dull the pain in his mind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Mr. Otani, are you okay? I hope I'm doing the right voice for that person. He heard a voice he heard many times before. He felt a concerned hand on his shoulder. He somehow managed to ignore the pain and open his eyes. A worried face was peering down at him.
ああ、大丈夫。最近たまにあるんだ。
Yeah, I'm fine. Just this happens sometimes lately. Overwork, perhaps? You've been so busy lately. You shouldn't push yourself too hard.
相変わらず心配性だな、お前は。大丈夫だよ。さあ、入ってくれ。
You're always such a worrier. I'm fine. Come in. I wonder who it is. He opened his mouth as wide as he could and moaned, trying to ease the pain as he let his important guests inside. Guests? As he turned his back on his guests, he told himself that it had been a long time since he'd seen them. Or maybe not. It couldn't have been more than 2 months since they'd last met. It only felt long because he'd wanted to see them so badly.
そうだ。せっかく来てもらったのにすまん。生放送中なんだよ。
Oh, excuse me. Oh, right. Oh, right. It was nice of you to come by, but I'm streaming. While he was out here, he decided he would cut some cheese for himself and his guests. Oh, don't worry about us.
いや、お前ら相手にそういうわけにもいかないだろ。
No, I can't do that to you guys. Huh? What's wrong?
いや、なんでもない。
No, it's nothing. The blade wasn't cutting into the cheese. That's strange, he told himself as he pushed down with more force. Oh! Uh-oh. He cut down into its surface and it made an unpleasant sound he'd never heard before, but no matter how hard he pushed, it wouldn't go further. No, 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 no. Confused, he yanked the knife back and forth like a saw, but it only cut slightly deeper. It was as if there was something hard inside the cheese. No, and even though he'd only just taken it out of the fridge, it was slightly warm. No, no, that's his finger.
くそ、なんだよこれ。
What's going on with this thing? Ah! No, 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 no! Irritated, he slammed the handle of the knife against the cheese. But all it did was bash it in a little. He couldn't cut it through it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. God damn it. I'll help you. His guests must have heard the sound because they rushed over. They had another knife. When did they get that out? There's a trick to cutting this thing. Oh no. Oh, no, no, no. This is so not good. They put the knife up against the cheese and began to move it with a practiced hand. It sounds like your work is going well. They smiled at Otani, their voices slightly low. No, no, he's live. Otani realized that they were trying to keep their voices from being picked up by the streaming microphone and lowered his voice as well. Yeah. He grinned and nodded. His guests had introduced him to a firm. Had introduced him to a firm that handled advertising space for popular websites, which had been giving him regular work. His reputation had quietly spread throughout the small web advertising industry, and soon he was getting more and more offers.
流行を予想することが肝なこの仕事は天職だよ。出来レースみたいなもんだ。
This job's all about predicting trends, so it's perfect for me. I can't lose. Then why do you do these streams?
一言では言いづらいな。強いて言えば、自分がどこまでいけるか試したいみたいな感じなんだけど。
It's hard to say. I guess you could say I'm trying to see how far I can go. That's right. His power wasn't meant to be wasted on jobs that anyone could do.
誰も経験したことないから、誰かに聞くってわけにいかないだろ。だから自分でやれるだけやってみたいっつうか。ってかっこよすぎか、これは。
No one's done this before, so I can't ask anybody about it, you know? So I want to do everything I can by myself, or am I sounding like a show-off? Also, quick note, I love how beautiful Japanese sounds. This might just be a me thing, but I think Japanese is a gorgeous sounding language. It's a pretty language in general, but it just sounds so pretty as well. That's why I really want to learn it. No, it's wonderful, I think. And done? After he'd smacked it a few times, the cheese was a little funny looking. No, 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 no. But the even slices were lined up neatly on the plate. Oh no.
悪いな、働かせて。
Sorry to make you help like that. It's nothing. Go on. I'll wait until your stream is finished.
ああ、冷蔵庫の中適当に見繕ってくれていいから。ああ、静かにな。
Thanks. If you want something from the fridge, grab it. Oh, but be quiet. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Otani took his cheese back to his seat and saw a flood of comments reading, "He's late!" And did he log off? What should have only been 3 minutes had turned into more than 15. Oh no. No, 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 no. Otani put a bite of cheese in his mouth and began to chew loudly.
申し訳ない。この安売りセールしていたチーズがありえないくらい硬くて。
So sorry. I bought this cheese on sale and it's just so incredibly hard. He apologized to the camera, remembering to keep up the act of being poor and starving. And as he hoped, the comments started to come in. Oh no. I heard you have new hobbies. This is weird. What happened? I'm very worried. It's always like this, right? Shake, shake. Report this broadcast will end soon. You trained in Hollywood, I can tell, though. What? Huh? Tawny's face took on a confused expression. The comments were strange. He thought there might be something on the camera, but he turned around and saw only his fake poor room.
どうしました?
Something wrong? He spoke into the camera, but the comments still didn't make any sense, and they were coming in faster. Maybe there was a problem with the camera. He reached his right hand out toward it. Oh no! In an instant, his headache was back. Oh no, no! It was the same pain as before. No, worse. He closed his eyes and he jerked forward, banging his head against the desk. But the pain in his head was so bad that he didn't even feel it. He tried to hold his head in his hands, but for some reason his right hand wouldn't move. So instead he pushed his other hand up against his temple. It felt squishy. No. The vein was incredibly swollen. It felt like rubber. And each time he felt his blood pulse through it, there was an unpleasant sensation in his fingers. Oh no. Oh no. He stamped his feet against the floor, hoping to find some small escape from the pain, but it didn't even get slightly better. It was then that he realized he was crying. He could feel the tears coming from his eyes. The pain was moving there now, too. Oh, this game is a lot darker than I was expecting. Unable to bear it, he opened his eyes. He gasped. The whole scene appeared in front of him like some kind of awful magic trick. Oh no.
なんだこれ?
What's going on? He suddenly heard the sound of something wet dripping onto the floor. His eyes reflexively turned towards it. Yeah, your eyes are actually drawn towards sound. His right arm was gone at the elbow! Oh, that's so much! I thought maybe it was going to be like his fingers or his hand, but no, his whole right arm. And the stump was gushing blood. Oh no. There was a pool of it on the floor, and the sound he heard was the new blood splattering into it.
Huh?
Otani didn't understand what had happened to him. What's going on? He just got to check on a knock at the door. Oh no. The pain screamed within him. Any sense of pain in what remained of his right arm was overcome by the pain in his head. He felt nothing from his arm at all, though he saw the blood dripping to the floor. Oh no. What the hell was going on? He blinked and forced his aching eyes to function as he looked around the room. Oh! On top of his desk, he found the rest of his arm. It was sitting on a plate. At first it looked like it was still in one piece, but it wasn't. No. It was neatly sliced into uniform pieces. Each piece was about a centimeter wide, and the slices moved neatly toward his fingers. They sat upon a plate in roughly his arm's original shape. Miraculously, he saw there was no blood on the tip of his index finger. He still didn't understand that it was really his own arm. The sheer disgust at what he saw caused him to leap out of his chair. What was this? What kind of prank was this? The contents of his stomach flooded into his mouth. He vomited. Rightly so, that would be gross. The pink fluid splashed against the desk. Ew. He saw something solid in the middle of it. It was a thumb! It was covered in bite marks, saliva, and stomach acid, but horribly he remembered it. What? When had he put that into his mouth? In his pain-filled mind, he suddenly heard a sound he'd never heard before. Oh my gosh. Each time he heard that sound, the pain in his head got worse. He turned towards the camera, hoping for an answer to what was happening. But of course, there was none to be found. The screen was still filling with comments, but his eyes were too filled with tears to read them. Oh my gosh. As the whole world turned red, Otani didn't even realize that his lips were turning purple. lips had turned purple from lack of oxygen, but were stained red with blood from his severed thumb, which he chewed himself. Oh, this is gross. As he tried to fight the pain, he began to fall unconscious, and tears fell from his eyes. The tears seemed pink to him. Johnny was weeping blood. Oh my gosh. He died, still facing the camera. Oh my gosh. His guests watched the chain of events unfold, then silently headed for the door. Just before they left the room. Goodbye. That's awful. They said, as if nothing at all was wrong, and shut the door. Oh my gosh, I have chills. Oh, this is like... I'm bored. Go back to the usual stream. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. September 19th, 2015, Friday night. Oh my gosh. Ooh, let's see if I can pronounce this name. Momone Takayanagi had finished her concert. Like always, she stayed behind to help put away the instrument. She even helped clean up the audience seats, even though that was the concert hall's job. Only after all of that was done could she take a break. There wasn't much time left before her solo street concert, but she still had to help anyway. She'd always been like that. Even if it wasn't her responsibility, she couldn't help but get involved. It was like in middle school when one of her friends who wasn't as good at studying asked her for test notes. Or in high school when a girl she knew asked her how to make Valentine's chocolates for a boy she really liked. I really do like that people will make chocolates for each other. I think that's really cute. She stayed up so many nights. Her own test grades were worse than her friends, and she didn't have even anyone to give chocolates to on Valentine's Day. Ooh, I had trouble reading that. In the end, it was the other person's responsibility. Not hers, but...
要はヘタレなんだろうな。
Basically, I'm just a huge wuss. Momone Takayagani was, at heart, scared of not doing everything she could, even if everything wasn't her responsibility. Me too, girl. I feel that. The concert today was another big success. Sure, it was a tiny room that could only fit in 150 people or so, standing room only, but tickets were 3,000 yen. Were 3,000 yen, high for a band with an amateur vocalist like her, and they still sold out instantly. It was bizarre how excited the crowd was. She'd heard sobs during the ballad, and during one of the high-tempo songs, the audience had stood up all the way to the back row.
ありえない。
This is impossible. She felt a chill and hugged herself tightly. It's not that her band wasn't popular. They started out in the Nikonai Sing It category and had kept going by doing covers of popular anime songs. It helped that her face, which had earned her the nickname Scarecrow in school, could look really good when she wore makeup. And if all of them put on ridiculous costumes and acted like idiots, some people would enjoy that. Videos of their concerts and performances pulled a decent number of views online. But Takayagani noticed the vast majority of people looking at the videos were people who'd come to her concerts. People who'd experienced that insane intensity were going back to the videos to try and feel it again. And Takayagani knew that they probably wouldn't feel even 1% of it.
ありえないよ。
It's just impossible. The ticket prices and audience sizes were one thing, but the strangest thing to her was their eyes. Their eyes pierced right through her, unblinking. They were like pets, totally dependent on their master. The meaning of the lyrics began to take over their lives, and they never even questioned it.
やっぱり私の声はおかしいんだ。
There has to be something wrong with my voice. When she first realized that this was happening, she tried to quit the band. Even if she couldn't, she at least wanted to stop doing the live shows where people heard her directly. But the others around her wouldn't let that happen. Your voice is amazing, they would tell her. They forced her to keep singing, even as the concert began to terrify her. Oh no. Takayagani tried to get out of it, but in the end she kept giving in. She owed her fellow band members for getting a plain dull girl like her into music. And for a while, part of her managed to have fun. But in the end, Takayagani lacked a tiny bit of courage she needed to break out of the cycle. Please don't be another fucking murder scene. She forced herself to get up and head toward the street concert, which she didn't really want to do. She received an email. She read it slowly. No way! She almost dropped her smartphone. She read it again and again, trying to control her shaking hands. It was nothing special, just a simple message about one of the songs she'd made. Good song, keep it up. No. No way! Takayagani tried to stop the tears but couldn't. The band would get too many messages like this to count, especially after concerts. She knew it was rude, but to be honest, she was sick of them. But this email address wasn't for her band. It was one for a site where she had anonymously uploaded original songs. In other words, whoever sent this message hadn't come to her concerts. They'd never heard her voice live or felt its strange power. But they had still said they liked her song.
マジですか?
Really? Wiping away tears that wouldn't stop, she quickly wrote a response. That makes me really happy, thank you. Even after she sent it, she kept crying for a while. She hadn't cried this much since the earthquake. murder scene right after the last one. The lightness made her think about the future. She was happy. No, no, no! Really? How many times is this gonna happen?
Hi.
Coming! Takayagane happily danced toward the door, completely ignorant of what was on the other side. No, 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 no. September 19th, 2015, Friday night. Shortly after she'd finished, she was walking through Shibuya. Oh no, she had a limp and dragged one leg behind her as if it was injured. Her bangs were unnaturally long, most of her face was covered by them. She wore a dark-colored dress that seemed to melt into the night, and above it, a bright red cardigan. Her chest, her arms, and legs were almost completely covered. Despite the fact that the night was still warm, she wore gloves as if it were a sin to show any skin at all. Oh no.
ごめんなさい。
Oh, sorry. She ran to a couple coming out of a hotel and staggered slightly. Oh, but she didn't even look at the people she ran into. She looked down and disappeared into the streets of Shibuya.
誰決めな
What was that? Man, talk about creepy.
ねえ、今の人の顔見た？
Hey, did you see her face?
だよ
Huh? Why?
気持ち悪い。
It was so
何あれ？
weird. What was that?
何？あの目。
Those eyes were so weird. Oh no. Oh, I think that's the end of the prologue. Holy shit. Oh, sorry, I'm laughing at the fact that we're just now starting chapter 1. I hope my voice isn't too loud. For example, let's say you ask a kid in middle school, do you know what Schrodinger's cat is? Most would say yes, or I've heard of it. Well, start by eliminating the DQNs who say they've never heard of it. Next, you ask, well, what is it? Next, we eliminate those poor fools who say it's something about a cat in a box, right? Or there's this cat, but you don't know if it's alive or dead, right? Or maybe they say there's a cat in a box, and next to it there's a device that may or may not give off poison gas. You don't know if the cat's alive or dead till you open the box. Everybody knows that. You can eliminate those show-offs as well. We can eliminate those show-offs as well. Anybody from this group is a wrong sider. A wrong sider? Oh, so much information. The right answer would be to describe the experiment and then say, it was a thought experiment proposed by Schrodinger to criticize the quantum mechanical theory that state collapse only occurs after human observation. Oh, interesting. But barely anyone can do that. And I'd imagine that the only guy who's still in high school who knows that Schrodinger's got the idea after exchanging letters with Einstein. I hate wrong-siders. I've taken a break from investigating the 2 incidents that occurred recently in Shibuya and was paging through some @channel blog Whoop, my brain is having a moment. For a change of pace. As always, articles about bad idols and corruption with terrible work environments were getting corporations with terrible work environments were getting tons of hits. It was hard to believe that the crash of 15, a huge news story that had just happened this month, was already off the front pages. Did the people reading and commenting on these sites realize that everything they read about corporations and idols was carefully controlled? Did they know that the most of the aggregator sites are corporations too? Did they not realize that the comments were all manipulated to go one direction or another? Damn, this guy. Kids our age were living in a world where all the information you could ever want was right at the fingertips. To those of us in the enlightened generation, ignorance was the worst sin. The ignorant were self-righteous, easily manipulated, and eager to push their paper-thin worldview onto others. They were nothing but a nuisance. Fuck, man. The worst of the lot were the so-called otaku. From what I have read, I've read very little. This game is about 6 kids who were involved in an earthquake in Shibuya. Basically not thinking they had anything to do with each other, and then a bunch of murder cases happening. Hold on, let me read the summary that I read really fast. Yes. It is a group of high school students who survived an earthquake 6 years ago find themselves at the center of a new series of bizarre murders in the city. And that's all I know. I know it's by the same people who made Steins Gate, which is another game I have. And I want to play eventually. But that one has to do with time travel and changing the past and future. And I wanted to do murders. And I was not ready for the opening sequence. If you want something nauseating, go back and watch my reaction to that later. But yeah. Anyway, I couldn't stand otaku. They were wrong-siders. Who is this kid? Calm down. Take the picture on the cover of this magazine. It was from Bloodtoon. Any otaku who just watched it for the cute character was a loser. Oh my gosh. Okay, you fucking Redditor. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, it caught me off guard because I was like, oh no, okay, we're just doing an opening sequence. It was bone chilling. There was no point in watching the show if you were going to ignore its deeper themes. Okay, look, you can enjoy a show without digging into the deeper meaning behind the show. Like, you're allowed to do that. Enjoy art how you want to enjoy art, so long as, like, it's not like, I don't know, just don't be a dick about it. I couldn't stand people who just held their old-fashioned idea that only otaku can watch anime, but people who ignored a show's themes and just watched it for the cutscenes are even worse. They were ignoring the implicit social criticisms hidden in...
Nani?
What? I stared at the magazine in amazement. This is interesting because the past 2 scenes were in third person. This is in first. Specifically, I stared at the box that listed the next episode previews. The text said that Eren was missing.
Bakaka!
Idiots! Damn it! I let my guard down because I knew this episode was written by the guy who wrote the original manga. Who is this damn kid? Dude! The original author doesn't know anything about his own work. My guy, calm down. How could you remove Eren from the story halfway through? For drama? Now keeping her around meant bringing all the internal drama that had been built up so far to a halt. Yeah, that might be the point. God damn it. So much for my change of pace. Damn. I knew I had work to do on the case, but I put it away because I couldn't find any link between the 2 crimes. You're a fucking detective. Damn, homie. Relax. I thought for a moment, then I took my magazine from its secret stash. Calm down. Oh, it was an issue of an older magazine called Cool Cat Press. Hold on. Important messages. Give me just a second. Anyway. Oh my gosh. People called it a dating guide for normals written by someone who'd never dated a girl in his life. But you'd be surprised.
女性が必ず落ちる告白の言葉?
Magic words to make any girl fall in love with you. Stupid. I knew it was stupid. But when I ran an internet search for their #1 phrase, nothing came back. And that was the thing. The fact that it didn't show up on the internet meant to me it was worth something. I mean, okay, I can see your point there.
誠に勝手なのですが、 好きになってもいいですか？
I know this is extraordinarily selfish of me, but may I fall in love with you? Sorry. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I mean, okay. If I'm being honest, I'm a sap for that kind of shit. So that may work on me. However, that is so funny that he is practicing. That is making me laugh.
何を？
With who? He got caught! Hold on, let me adjust my mic volume.
何してんだ
What are you doing? Oh, I turned to yell at the voice.
うん？
Huh?
おのえ
Annoying.
いつ
When did you get here? I hid my favorite magazine behind my back and tried to calm my racing heart. Even if we'd known each other since we were kids, don't just come in like that. Oh,
ノ
oh,
ックしたよ。
back up,
てか、何その雑誌？面白いの？
back up. I did not. Hello, welcome. I did knock. So what's that magazine? Anything interesting?
なんでもない
It's nothing. I couldn't let her find out. This was bad.
どうしたんだよなんで制服着てるんだ帰ったんじゃないのか
What's going on? Why are you wearing your school uniform? Didn't you go home? Ooh. Ooh, hold on. I have to remember phonetics. Oh, I mean, fair enough. I have to remember specifically Japanese phonetics. Sarika? We're gonna maybe hope that's right. Frowned.
今日の部活で事件のこと調べてこいって言ったのタコじゃん。
You're the one who told me to go investigate the crime scenes for our club today. Huh, that's right.
はい、これ。
Why? Hold
追
on.
加の現場周りの画像データ。
If you're in high school, why are you investigating crime scenes? I didn't complete RE7. I needed a change of pace. I've played RE7 in the past, and I really just need something new. So we're playing Chaos Child until hope if I finish it. Here you go, more pictures of the crime scenes. Why are you taking pictures of a crime scene? Why are people letting you take pictures of the crime scene? Sakura took a USB memory stick out of her purse. Sarika, not
Oh.
Sakura.
おうありがとうついでに僕の PC に入れちゃってくれるか
I really like the Cory. It wasn't necessarily the fight with Jack, I believe his name is. It was more just I really need something new right now. My brain, I'm just very burnt out on Resident Evil right now, and I really needed something new. I really like the Cory. Shout out to my friend Corn for like killing all of the characters that she was in charge of. Love her. We did couch co-op. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna play it at some point later and hopefully not kill anyone. It was really funny. I think like 4 people survived. It's so easy. It was good. It was good. Thanks. Could you transfer it to my computer for me while you're at it? Sarika looked a bit confused.
珍しいね。自分の PC 触らせるなんて。
That's rare. You never let anyone touch your computer.
別にお前はいいよ
Not really. You're allowed.
ふん。
Hmm? She didn't seem to think much of it as she started to copy the data off. Okay, now's my chance. The RV was cramped, but there's a lot of space for storage. I pretended to make some tea as I tried to find room on the top shelf. Yeah. Oh, damn. I'm hoping when I play through it to get that route. Oh. I think I probably know how to do that. Considering the characters I was in control of didn't die, and I think I know how to do that because I think I was almost there. I think I'll be able to do it. Anyway. Okay, there's just enough room for one more magazine. I'm definitely excited to play the Cory on stream at some point, but I want to kind of let it get out of my head first so that it'll be a little more fresh, you know? when I played again. And then I heard a psh, psh sound like a small fart from behind me. What? I glanced back and saw that Sirika was using the mouse with one hand and filling with her Goro Froggy Gerororo strap with the other. Huh? Fair enough. I appreciate that. This was my chance. The Gero Froggy Gerororo strap was a soft vinyl cell phone strap I'd won in a candy contest when I was a kid. When you push its belly, it was supposed to go Gerogoro. Geroro? Whatever. It's supposed to make a sound. It turned out to be an incredibly rare prize that could fetch 100,000 yen at an auction. But since I was a kid who didn't know any better, I gave it to Sirika as a present. Sirika seemed to really like it, and ever since she'd carried it with her. That's cute! Which, well, that was fine, but it was old and faded, and when you pressed its belly, air leaked out of its side and made a weird noise. It used to go Gero, but now it just made a strange whooshing sound. Ever since she was a kid, she had a habit of fiddling with it, especially when she was nervous or focused on something. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to see about that. I'm down to do that whenever. In other words, she was focused on the computer. Now was my chance to hide it. Where you... I jammed the magazine onto the shelf and moved some things so she couldn't see it.
Mountain View でいいか?
Want a mountain view? Nice.
いいよ、もったいないじゃん。それにすぐに帰るし。はい、終了。
Nah, don't waste it. I'm leaving in a second anyway. Okay, all done. I don't think I'd ever want to... Well, I'm not super interested in trying Mountain Dew because it just looks like nuclear pee, so there's that. Excuse me. There are quite a few files on the screen. That's a lot of pictures, ma'am.
結構撮ったな。成果は?
You took a lot of pictures. Any luck?
新しい発見はなかったよ。タクは新しい共通点見つかった？
Excuse me. I didn't see anything new. What about you, Taku? Did you find anything new that connects the two cases?
いや。
Oh dang, really? That's not... Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, someone pretended that they found a mouse in their Mountain Dew, and Mountain Dew was able to say, well, that's not possible because based on the information on the can, we were able to tell that can was on the shelf for too long. For the mouse, like based on the information on the can and your purchase date, we know that there's no way a mouse would still be in the can. It would have completely dissolved. So that was disgusting, which is another reason I won't drink Mountain Dew, because if a mouse can dissolve in it in a certain amount of time, I'm good. No. I shook my head, frustrated.
そっか。まあ気長に行こう。じゃあ明日部室で。
Oh! This is why I don't go to Starbucks. Also because I can't have coffee. Oh, I see. Well, let's not get frustrated yet. I'll see you in the club room tomorrow. Excuse me. Just as she was about to leave, I got an idea.
あ、Onoe.
Oh, Onoe. I needed to double check my information. She was, in theory, a girl.
あのさ、
No,
例えば
no.
なんだけど。
No, don't, my guy. It's not gonna work. She's gonna laugh at you. Cause, okay, look, if I'm being honest, that's fair. Yeah. I don't like their hot cocoa either. It's just not very hot cocoa-y to me. It just it doesn't taste great. Anyway, yeah, Starbucks. It would be a fun place to go with friends to study and stuff. But yeah, other than that, yeah. I'd rather like go to a library or something. Like, anyway, I'm just asking, but don't do it, huh?
ああ、なんていうか、お前が告白されたとしてさ。
Well, let's say someone asked you out.
ん？
い
や、だから例えばこう言われたらどう？ 誠に勝手なのですが、
What would you
好
do
きに
if
なって
they
もいい
said,
ですか？
don't, no. I know this is extraordinarily selfish of me, but may I fall in love with you? You're good. You're so good. Oh, I'm laughing.
さっき言ってたやつ？
She's not dumb, homie. She heard it earlier. Is that what you were just saying?
それはいいから。どう？
Never mind that. What do you think? Oh, I'm losing my mind. Sarika thought for a second.
年下なの？その人。
Is this person younger than me? Oh, gameplay time! I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna be doing.
え？
Huh?
丁寧語だから。
Since they're being so polite, that's true, come to think of it. Why was it so polite anyway?
年下なのかな？
Maybe
い
they
や、
are...
そうじゃなくて、
I mean,
どう？
never mind that. What do you think?
どうって、
Well,
丁
I
寧
think
だなって思う
it's
けど、
really polite, but
告白されたことないからよくわかんない。
nobody's ever asked me out, so I don't know. I think I've been asked out once, and I did asking out the rest of the time.
他には何か思わないか？こう、
Anything
素敵だな
else?
と思ったり
Like,
しないか？
oh, how romantic. Look, okay,
別に相手によるんじゃない？
if I was dating someone and they said that to me, I would be a complete sap, but I would think that was the cutest shit I'd ever fucking heard. Like, if I had been, like, dating someone for a couple months and they, like, they did that to me, I would melt. But if someone walked up to me or, like, a friend I knew for a long time did that to me, actually, no, if it was a friend I knew, like, depending on the friend, I might flirt back with them. Like my friend Corn, I'd probably flirt back with her just because I'm like that. But like, if it's just some person, like if I went out like to meet people or something, and someone came out to me and did that, I would try really hard not to laugh in their face, because it's such a cheesy pickup line. And also, you barely know me. Why? Not really. That would depend on. Oh, the wrong person. Not really. That would depend on the person, right? Ugh. What's going on here, cool cat? You're listening to a magazine called Cool Cat, dude. What do you expect? It would depend on the person asking the question. Of course it would. Oh, you're such a high school
あ、
student.
そうだ、忘れてた。
Oh, right, I forgot. Sarika stretched out her hand.
500円ちょうだい。
Give me 500 yen.
え？
Huh?
これ忘れてた。
Here, I forgot. She showed me the paper bag she was holding.
さっきそこでゲンさんに会ったの。特にいつものだって言って渡して
I
くれっ
just
て。
ran into Jen. He gave
特
me
価で
this.
500円でい
Said it
いっ
was your
て。
usual.
立て
He
替え
paid
た
me
の。
500 yen for it.
い
Is it
つ
a
も
magazine? Is it a magazine? My usual? Confused, I took the bag from her. Jen's usual changed every time I talked to him, so I couldn't count on it. What was it today? Oh, sorry. It's magazines! That drunk old bastard!
何？いつものって。
What's your usual?
なんでもない。ほら、500円。
Nothing! Here's your 500 yen. Not 5,000, 500. I forced 500 yen into her hands. Ignoring her persistent questions, I led her to the door.
明日学校で
I'll see you at school tomorrow.
え？
Huh?
データはありがとう。助かった。
Thanks for the pictures, they're a big help.
わかったよ。
Fine. Reluctantly, she left my room. Uh-huh. Whew. Damn it. What's in the bag? Sure, this was what I always bought from Jen, but the information in the last one was no good. What the heck was a cool cat anyway? A cool cat? A cold cat? Is it cold because it's dead? Bro, calm down. 100 ways to secretly show your sexy side. Oh no.
じゃない。
No. I needed to hide this too. But I had so many of them now. I was running out of room on the top shelf. Oh no. When I tried to force it in, a mountain of old papers came falling out. Damn it, no room, huh? What's this? Fair enough. Oh gosh. It was an old scrapbook about the murders that had occurred 6 years ago in Shibuya. Oh. I wonder why there's a delay. There shouldn't be a delay. Hold on. Excuse me. Yeah, slow mode's off. Oh well. I don't know why there's a slight delay on chat showing up on stream. But the reason I started laughing was because I got the chat faster than the stream did. I bought it from Gen 2, come to think of it. I'd already scanned it, but had forgotten to throw out the original. How could I, of all people, be so lax with this information? I just have to bundle it up with the rest of my collection. My eyes lingered for a second on the page. Come to think of it... What? I quickly ran over to my PC. I opened the files in the case that I'd been looking for.
マジか
Seriously? My words were whispering. Were a whisper. Whispering? Wow, my dyslexia is really getting me today. It's been getting me for a while. I looked back at the scrapbook, then compared it to the data on the PC. There was no doubt. I have to yawn. I kept looking at it and kept saying the same thing. But this, if my hypothesis was right,
きっと
I'm sure
警察も気がついてないぞ
noticed. What? Oh? Oh! Okay, this is cool! Strange sumo stickers increasing in Shibuya. Prohibited. Oh, cool! These stickers. Okay, that's just an article. They're creepy sometimes, residents. Anonymous reproduction prohibited. Everywhere. Saw another one today. Oh, the stickers? What the fuck? Was this like a chat board? It says at cn.net. Oh, hold on, my kitten is sad. I can hear her crying. Give me a sec. Hey, Mama, get up. Can we get a meow? Or are you just gonna purr? Can I have a meow? Do you want me to stretch you? Yeah, she loves being stretched. Gizmo, can I have a meow? Okay, well, I'm gonna keep scrolling. It looks more like 4chan. How the hell did they get one down there? I always feel sick when I see that face. Once threw up. Really? You threw up when you saw one of those stickers? Oh my gosh! Anyone else notice it's almost impossible to get the damn things off? It's my first one today. It was yelling? Why was the stick talking? Holy shit, how- okay, we're almost to the bottom. Somebody mapped all their locations. You'll be at it for years. What am I supposed to click on things? What am I supposed to do? Can I? No, I can't click on the links? Okay, I scrolled all the way down. Okay. I think this might be a decent stopping point. My voice is running out. Whew. Okay, let's save. Oof. When my voice runs out, it just feels extra scratchy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. As whew. Yeah, IRL. Yeah, my voice. IRL. Yeah. And I will see you guys next Wednesday as we pick this up. But yeah, and I'll try to put more warning tags. I wasn't prepared for the warning tags I would need. That's my bad entirely. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. And thank you to anyone who comes back and watches this later. I will see you guys Wednesday as we pick this game up again, and hopefully my voice will be able to last a little longer, and hopefully I'll be able to start on time because I won't have stupid tech issues for an hour. That again, I'm really sorry about starting stream late. That was ridiculous. I'm gonna try and see if I can't set up a model with VTubing Studio. It might take me a little bit longer to get that set up because it's gonna basically be I have to do it from scratch, and I'm gonna have to kind of learn some 3D modeling. Hopefully I won't have to learn as much as I think I might, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you to anyone who comes back and watches this later. Have good days, have good nights. I will see y'all next time. Bye!